11, 5 people have been charged in the death of former One Direction singer Liam Payne. A hotel employee and a waiter Payne met in a restaurant are accused of supplying him with drugs. The other 3 people are charged with manslaughter, including a businessman who was with Payne in Argentina and 2 managers of the hotel. Toxicology reports show drugs and alcohol were in Payne's system when he fell from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires and died last October. New at 11.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Church channel, and I'm finally here with my conspiracy series where I just talk about pretty much all the conspiracies, past things, current things, because there's a lot going on. It's always been a lot going on, and it will continue to be a lot going on, but I feel like this year might really mark the year of us figuring out a lot of these theories, whether they're fact or fiction or half fact, whatever the case may be. So there's not gonna be no more like conspiracy theorists or like crazy people. It's not gonna be no more of that, because conspiracy theorists can be crazy people, but they're crazy people that are telling the truth or whatever the case. But we'll get into that. But I wanted to talk about some of this stuff because some of this stuff obviously is from last year, but there's been a lot going on this year. Literally already, it's currently right now of me filming this, it's literally January 5th. So it's been so much that's been going on, but that's expected. So basically, let's just go ahead and start it off with One Direction member Liam Payne. So as you know, Liam Payne was born October 29th, 1993. He, is a singer-songwriter, English singer-songwriter, from the famous boy group, One Direction or whatever, alongside Zayn and Lewis and Al, Harry, whatever, I don't know, the rest of them. Cool. Y'all know his history of, the group and everything like that. So I basically wanted to say, and also, as you know, he has passed away in last year. I forgot what day, but he passed away last year, not too long ago, in Argentina, I believe it was a hotel in Argentina. So, like a lot of things, if I talk about anything related to celebrities or the government or any of this stuff, I'm letting you guys know I'm saying alleged, but sometimes you have to read in between the lines, but allegedly. As we know, the industry, Hollywood, has always been, ever since it was created, a deep, evil, dark place. And we all know, no matter how rich someone is or how famous they are or what their persona looks like or whatever, there's evil people in this world. And a lot of evil people get a lot of good things that happen to them and happen for them. And hell, it's some good people that get power and money, because that's what it's all about, and use it for personal gain. And see, this goes back to a lot of things of how the world is. There is a lot of scientifically accurate things that go on to the world that we all can see, whatever, but there's a lot of spiritual, magical, otherworldly things that go on as well. And the industry is full of demons. We all know this. The industry is full of demons and people that just do whatever they want to do with people, and it's about legit selling your soul to the devil and to these. I mean, PD, duh. Currently, right now, possibly, maybe, Jay, the husband of Beyonce. And I can even use it for like K-pop or whatever, like those idols and everything like that. With Sungri from Big Bang and everything, like, just, I get we love our idols. These celebrities they want to be they're normal people and they should be treated as normal people, but realistically, they're technically not normal people. They're normal people that get special privileges, and we know this. Okay, cool, that's fine. But these people sell their lives and their souls to bigger, deeper, darker things. And that's a whole thing to get into. But basically, I want you guys to go to Salone Bella, and she has a video of Liam Payne basically breaking down his last moments, because I believe she's a psychic and all this and other. And now, once again, like, let me say this thing about this: psychics or readers or anything like that, you should always look at things in this world as you should look at them as, okay, I don't believe everything I see and hear. And I don't even believe everything I believe. Unless there are 100% facts sitting in your face, or that you know for a 100% fact, no, nothing, no feelings, no thought, no nothing. It's just 100. Unless it's that, which there's a lot of things that are that. Unless it's that, you should be questioning anything and everything. Questioning your religion, question your feelings, your thoughts, question other people's feelings, thoughts, question astrologers, question everyone. Because not one person on this earth gets it right all the time. But there's some people that get closer to being right, you know what I'm saying, than others. But basically, she is a psychic, I believe. I don't know. Don't. I'm just telling you to go to her channel and specifically look at her video with Liam Payne and her talking about his death and her channeling some things that were going on. And some of the things, now her video came out a while ago. Some of the things, obviously after his death, but some of the things she was saying came true. She in her video, she was talking about, what is it, pascalamine or spascalamine? I'm saying that wrong. I'm saying it wrong, but pascalamine, whatever, devil's breath. You know, it's I'll let her explain it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to her video right now, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna listen to it. And really, I can just get the definition, but look up pascalamine. It's in her video, so you can go look at her video and look up, devil's breath and what it is. When people say in Hollywood there's demons, that's true. It might not be your typical red-headed demon. Okay, of course not. But it's in other ways. This devil's breath is a drug that they use mainly to kidnap people and, SA people and stuff like that in other countries like Colombia or whatever. And we know that the industry, you know what they do to children. The industry is very harsh to children. They harness their energies. They do crazy sexual things to them. And they do that to a lot of people, but it's mainly children because they have, that pure energy, if you will. Justin Bieber, pretty much every child actor, when you think about it. Now that you think about it, every child actor or singer has gone through something. But basically, Liam Payne, let's get to, how he died, In Sloane's video, now, of course, when we first found out about Liam's death, it was, he walked off the balcony because he was intoxicated, walked off the balcony or on drugs or something like that. There was no knowledge of it being anybody in the room with him. But Sloane, in her video, she said that she's getting that it was multiple people in the room and he did not want to be there, but it was something keeping him there. But he did not want to be there willingly. And now, as you guys saw in that video, it was about like 5 other people there before Liam died. And Sloane said in her video, someone, of course, because once again, it goes back to the industry, people selling their souls. Basically, Liam, is basically sell a contract, sell your soul away, and it was basically Liam's time. Not really, but like, okay, they used him up. He's done all this. He's done everything he needed to do. It's time to collect their payment, which was his soul, and that's how the industry works, because it was multiple she said it was multiple, she was channeling multiple people in the room along with maybe a significant other of his, and his significant other left not knowing what was going to happen to him, and he kind of knew what was getting ready to happen to him, but he couldn't say anything. So by the time she left, allegedly, me going based off of her reading, then used the spascalamine and blew it, devil's breath, blew it into Liam's face or whatever at some point. And if you went and searched up what spascalamine is, then you would know. Basically, it makes you completely everything submissive. Like, you immediately, like, everything is under someone else's control immediately. And that's how they get people. And of course the industry would use things like this because they don't even have to touch you, they don't have to have no evidence of you, they don't have to have no fingerprints. All they have to do is blow something in your face and you're completely theirs. And that's a scary drug. That's a really scary drug. Scarier than heroin or any other little drug that the government has thrown at us. It's just, that's a real scary drug because people truly can do what they want with you. And by the time Liam knew it, he didn't get pushed, but he was under their control. He was basically positioned and then simply walked. They simply told him to walk. Of course, allegedly based off her reading, and I believe it. Because I can see all the horrible things in Hollywood, and it's not always going to be a legit demon that pops up and it's not going to be legit like that. It's the acts that they do that then have a different spiritual meaning. Like the spiritual meaning and the real life meaning, they look different and you wouldn't think they go together, but they go together. It's just, this is the physical thing that you're seeing. You're seeing him have the devil's breath blown in his face and then him walk off. But on the other side, it's like a devil doing it or whatever. And I'm not saying demons and devils can't be animated or reanimated, or not reanimated, but like come into like the real world, appear in the real world or anything like that. I'm not saying that can't happen, but basically that's what happened to Liam. He walks off, and anytime that you look at any celebrity's death, you should always look at it as more than what you're told. Obviously, Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston, look at more than what is just being told or what you see. That's the times where you're supposed to use your third eye and use what you know about, honestly, the world. And I just wanted to briefly talk about it because he did pass in 2024. So I just wanted to briefly talk about it real quick and just tell you guys, like, if you're gonna be famous or be put out here, just know that this industry, this world is just evil. It's horrible. They will do anything. They'll have you sell your soul. They'll harness your energy. They'll make you do or see things that you're not supposed to see or do, and then they'll try to blackmail you. All these types of evil rituals and all this crazy stuff. And Liam basically didn't, he kind of sold a contract. Literally, we know he did, but like with his life. And they wanted to collect his energy. They wanted to, like, yo, you're no use for us no more. It's time to repay the debt. And that's what they did. Here to tell you guys to look more into that, but I just want to kind of move on from that and just move on to the next topic. Aliens, 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 and more aliens and more aliens, and under the sea and aliens. So as you know, the whole world has been going crazy about aliens really ever since that first whistleblower, which he wasn't really the first, but whatever. So people have been going crazy like, oh my God, the aliens, they're showing us more footage of aliens. And then we were seeing more and more footage. Then we recently found out they were under the water and they come from the ocean. And then the drone situation. Look, for all you new people out there, at the end of the day, aliens literally have always been here. Aliens have visited Earth. There's so much stuff in our ancient history that shows extraterrestrial beings coming to Earth and having some part of its development and having some part of, interaction with humans. Hence why then religion comes into play with certain peoples and certain prophets or self-proclaimed prophets interpretations of what they saw, which could have been alien sightings or aliens or whatever the case may be. Like, it's a lot of magical, spiritual, supernatural things, super otherworldly things going on. Aliens have always been here. I've always believed it. It's just now they're showing more and they're being straight up honest with us about it, because they're trying to hide from other things. They're trying to cover up from other things. They're trying to... It's a distraction, but it's also them finally telling us the truth that we already knew. And first off, people have always said that octopuses or octopi or whatever, or squids and stuff, anything that's under the ocean is otherworldly. So even if it's technically not an alien, it's because you know the definition of alien is just not of this place. Well, not technically, but not of this world, not of this place or whatever. And it's gonna be alien to us, but they're on our world and we just haven't discovered them. I believe aliens have been here and, like I said, have, been a part of this place. And then the whole drone stuff, that's a mixture of drones being spied on, probably aliens, and probably some other stuff going on. So that's what I really got to say about the drones, like, that are in New Jersey and stuff. It's really crazy over there. It's like it must be something over there. But yeah, just prepare. Just prepare for an opening. And questions finally being answered, 80 years later, because we've been knowing aliens were here and they kept telling us no, but it's something that y'all hiding. You know what I'm saying? And if you've never believed in aliens, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb, and I'm just gonna say it flat out like that. You are a dumbass motherfucker if you believe that we're the only things in this galaxy, let alone this solar system, let alone the universe. Like, come on now. Like, for real, bro. And Earth is more like a breeding ground. It's more like like we're cattle. You know what I'm saying? It's been so much that's been going on for centuries, ever since humans literally went from what was it? I don't know the scientific name, but Hyperoborgensis, or what is it? Yeah, Homo erectus, Hyperoborgensis. Yeah, ever since then, since the first fucking humanoid type of ape. Come on now, like, they've been here. They've been here. They've been here. They don't need to come because they're already here. And if they do come, they've been waiting. Like, come on now. Like, just come on. And all those mysterious things that have happened in the world and all this stuff. My problem is, let alone the people that never believed in aliens, the whistleblowers. Because when that first whistleblower came out, I was like, now, nigga, how are you blowing the whistle, but then yet you still keeping secrets? And a real true whistleblower is not going to say things on a public government platform, like, and it's one still keep kind of putting it out there, but then pulling it back, but then, like, it just looks weird. Like, you're a whistleblower, like, blow the whistle. You should be scared for your life that the government's gonna come and get you. So, I don't know. I looked at that whistleblower like, okay, I think that's a bunch of bullshit. I do think it is slightly a distraction, but a distraction that is literally real. But they wasn't planning on telling us anytime soon, And, like, speaking of things, like, that Malaysian airline that went missing years ago, or whatever the case may be. This is some leaked footage. Now, once again, I just saw this on TikTok. I don't know how accurate this is. I don't know how old this truly is. I don't know if this is fake. I don't know. But when you think about it, about that American Airlines and how, or not American Airlines, Malaysian Airlines, and how it just completely disappeared. There was no pieces. There was nothing. It wasn't in no forest. Wasn't in no jungle. It just kind of went away. This video kind of shows, like, what happened to it. Now, I've already said that I don't know how true this is. I just saw this on TikTok that recently all of a sudden resurfaced, of basically this plane being abducted by aliens. Like, once again, like, if you've ever played the game Prey or any futuristic sci-fi game, or watched any movie about abduction, or looked at any documentary, like, this is nothing new. This is nothing, it's not even fun to talk about, honestly, because we've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. And a lot of people are going to look at these movies and all these other things and automatically, oh, they're going to come and kill us and abduct us and probe us in our butts and all that stuff. Yes and no. More than likely, no. I honestly want to save this for its own video of just going down the history of just ancient aliens and the predictive programming that they have been putting in front of us, because predictive programming, they put it in front of you for years in every little thing that we do and say. Thus, when some shit comes out 10, 15, maybe 20 plus years later, it's not really a surprise. The only surprise is the fact that you guys are telling us the truth, even though we already knew the truth. Shit like that. Like, I'm not surprised. It's kind of like I'm ready and I'm waiting. Like, legit. Like, of course, it's going to be scary. It's going to be crazy. It's going to change the world, because then people are going to want to know about everything we were lied to, for the flat earthers, for this, for that. All this stuff is going to go crazy. I'm more scared of people's reactions more than what is going to be put out there as facts, or what discovering the facts. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a person that, I know this is kind of weird, but I've always said that I want to live as long as I can to like get to a point where we are, if you've ever played the game Mass Effect, in a Mass Effect world, and I'm able to live in that, even if it's for a few years, able to live and breathe in that type of world of coexisting with aliens, futuristic, Star Trek and Star Wars type style, stuff like that. Like, I've always said that. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I'm just kind of like sick of the whistleblowing, sick of this. Because once again, I've been one of those people, theorists or whatever, that believe in aliens and all this other stuff. So I'm just waiting for y'all to catch up, honestly. All I have to say is be prepared for anything. Don't start fighting. Leave them alone. Let them help us if they're going to help us. If they're going to hurt us, well, they studied us long enough so they can really win. But I'm not saying don't fight. But I'm not saying none of this will happen. I'm not saying none of this will happen, because it could happen in a different way. But at the end of the day, aliens are real. Other worlds are real. We are not the only living, breathing organisms in the universe. Simple as that. So now off to the plane crashes. As you know, there's been recent plane crashes literally as of 2 days ago, day ago. It's just been a lot of plane crashes. You have the one that was in Korea. You have the one that was in California. It's a lot of plane crashes. So honestly, around this time, do not fly anywhere. Don't worry about flying right now. Just don't worry about flying. It's not worth the risk, because once you're on a plane, that's it. Don't worry about flying nowhere unless you have to, but really, don't be worried about flying nowhere. There's God, your spirit, something is telling us to not fly currently right now. At this time, I would say just wait. Let January get on up out of here before you start back flying. It's just like, honestly, it's like the world be telling us stuff through tragedies and, issues and stuff. And it's sad that people have to die, but I don't know. Just know that you're one of the lucky ones. Like, some situations are just legit coincidences. I do believe in coincidences, and I do believe in accidents. But most things on this world, based off how this world operates, coincidences, it's less of them than you think. It's not everything's a legit coincidence. Coincidences are rare. And accidents are less rare, but because accidents can happen, but they're still rare. You know what I'm saying? It be planned, it be expected, and people be knowing stuff be coming. They just don't know how or exactly when, but they know something's coming for sure. And they may know how bad it is. I don't know. But just look at the whole thing with the Korea plane, the Jeju plane. That whole thing legit could have been an accident, malfunctions, poor decisions on making the landing strip. All that could be true. I don't really have any deeper meaning for that. Just don't be flying right now. Be careful when you're driving. Just be careful in every way. And currently right now, as filming this video as well, it takes me 2 days to finish one video, but whatever. It is January 6th as of me at this time in the video. This 25-minute mark or whatever. Yeah, it's January 6th at this point, so watch out for the January 6ers. Speaking of terrorists, the New Orleans crazy road rage guy, not really road rage, he intended to kill those people, and then the guy that had the cyber truck outside. Once again, these guys know what they're doing. This is all planned. They're evil people, but just don't look at this as just some crazy people doing something, because they're crazy and they're evil people, but don't just look at it as that. Look at them for who they are, terrorist, evil people, but know that they plan some shit, and it'll be evil people that be knowing how the world works and are trying to, use their powers for negative, negative things. At the end of the day, fuck these guys, fuck that Luigi guy, fuck all that. It's just simple as that. Fuck all that. People shouldn't have lost their lives. And lastly, the fog. That fog that everybody thinks, because they said that it smells weird or smells poisonous, and some people are saying the fog was put there to hide what was going on in the sky for just a limited time. That could be true. It could be that they're trying to poison us. That could be true. It could be that it's just fog. However, knowing how this world is, you have to look at things, sadly, look at simple things such as possible nature. You have to look at that questionable as well. So, like I said, question all of that. Question everything. Question the fog. And last but not least, the whole thing about the martial law being, I don't know too much. I just know it was something going on in Korea about martial law, and now the former impeached president, I think named June or Yoon or something like that, basically is in some trouble. Look, once again, this is all things that were already gonna happen. This is once again what's happening late last year. Earth, the spirits, the aliens, everything is not playing anymore. 2025, things are truly going to be exposed, truly change the trajectory of things as it should, and that might cause through some issues, some problems, some cons, a lot of cons. I just want everybody to pray and be safe. Simple as that. So that's it for this video, guys. I really want to keep doing this series. This is just my first little video of this series. I'll be doing more current topics, more things, making more fun edits, all that stuff. Like I said, for changing my channel, whatever. So I just wanted to drop this in here and just put some content out there that was different and get it pumping, get it started, get it moving, and all this, that, and the other. So don't think that it's always going to be me just talking over things. I might show my face again. It's a whole new year. I'm trying to get things bigger and better. So thank you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.